All right, next up. My test signals are coming from TradingView and showing up in my webhook logs on TradersPost. What do I do now? I saw this question that came through, and I was like, I thought that's pretty pretty funny. So you made sure your test signals are fine. You made sure that's coming to Traders Post. You did half the job. Fantastic. Now you got to make sure that your strategy subscription is actually funneling that to the trades to your broker, right? And so you want to make sure that when you initially set up the subscription on Traders Post, you have to select whether or not auto submit is on. So if you have auto submit on, those trades will be funneled off to your broker, and if not, you're going to get a notice that says, "Hey, do you want to go ahead and allow this trade to go through?" But the question makes sense. Hey, if you're used to just the TradingView environment and Traders Post is like the first time you're actually dealing with us, there are the steps where you have to make sure that that actually passes through all the way to the endpoint to your broker.
Right.
All right. What option do I choose if I only want to put a certain amount of money into a trade? Example, $100, as I don't want to buy a full share or use a percentage of my balance.
So I'm trying to think if we cover this option. I know with certain asset classes, stocks in particular, we have a few different quantity calculation methods. You can do fixed quantity, which is a fixed number of shares. You can do amount per position, which would basically be the dollar amount you want per position, which is, I think, the option you're looking for here. In that case, you would choose quantity calculation method, amount per position, and then put in $100 into that box. And essentially, whenever your trade signal comes through, we'll take the $100 in question, we'll calculate the number of shares that are required to purchase for that $100, and then enter that quantity as part of the order. Now, if it's $100, it's obviously a small amount. Let's say there's the stock that you want to trade is trading at like $25.50 a share. It might mean that you're going to end up with a fractional quantity of shares. And if your broker supports fractional quantities, you may want to enable that feature in that same position size section so that it'll actually take the exact number of shares required to get to $100, or at least pretty close to $100. So this is definitely relevant to stocks and crypto, but I'm not sure. It doesn't work for futures, and it doesn't work for options as well. So it kind of depends on your situation here on exactly what you're looking to accomplish.